Hey guys, what's up? I am back with a brand new speed test. It's time to do a speed test comparison between the Infinix 020 versus the Infinix Note 12. And the Infinix Note 12 is powered by MediaTek Helio G96 SoC with 8 GB of RAM, while the 020 is powered by a new MediaTek Helio G99 SoC with 8 GB of RAM. So on the back we have a triple cameras on both phones. We have 50 megapixel f1.6 aperture main camera. Also we have a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel VGA lens. While on the Infinix 020 we have 108 megapixel main camera with a 13 megapixel ultra wide. Also we have a 2 megapixel which is a depth sensor. And the back on both phones is made up of plastic, and the frame also is made up of plastic, and the frame of the 020 is more flat, and you can see, which gives a more premium feel over the Note 12. And I really like this blue color of the Infinix Note 12, looks really beautiful. Also on this side we have a fingerprint scanner. On the bottom, no headphone jack on both these two devices, and both phones has a dual speakers, and Note 12 has a single speaker while the 020 has a dual speaker. So in this video I'm gonna show you how much difference between the Helio G99 versus the Helio G96 in an Infinix phone. So without any wasting time, let's get right into it. So now let's quickly boot both of these phones up at the same time. And logos came up first on the Infinix 020, and both phones is running on Android 12, XOS version 12 versus XOS version 10. So we have latest XOS on the 020. Let's see who is faster when it comes to booting up speed. So the 020 faster, but the Note 12 it is also right behind there. We only have a 1 second difference between these two devices when it comes to booting up. On the Infinix 020 we have 6.7 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED with 90 Hz refresh rate versus a 6.7 inch Full HD Plus AMOLED with 60 Hz refresh rate. And both phones has a U-shaped notch, and you can see on the center, and the bezels I would say it is smaller on the Note 12. So everything's closed up in the background, no application is running in the background. Now let's start off with the phone dialer, that is very similar. So now let's opening up settings, that one is pretty similar. So now let's go to the display. So we have 90 Hz refresh rate versus a 60 Hz. So no high refresh rate display on the 020. Amazon shopping with same Wi-Fi network. So the Note 12 is faster there, as you can see, very surprising result. Let's see the scrolling, that is phase tiny bit smoother on the 020 if I see very closely. Yes, scrolling is phase smoother on the 020, no doubt about that. And this time pretty similar again. So now check out some games application. This where we should see a difference between G99 versus G96. So now let's see Candy Crush Saga. Exactly the same on both phones, as you can see, very surprising result. And also one thing I noticed is that, and the display it is more vibrant on the Note 12. Instagram similar. Let's see pin out, and that is pretty similar on both phones. Snapchat similar. Spotify similar. Subway Surfer, and the Helio G99 and G96 is performing pretty similar, but this time 020 is taking the lead. This time the 020 is faster there. Let me show the speakers first. On the 020, max volume, and here is the Note 12. And guys, in both phones has a dual speakers, and I would say the speaker performance it is pretty similar on both phones. I did not notice any big difference. Let's see temper and 2. And that is pretty similar, as you can see, half a second difference there. So now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, big game. Let's see in that game who is faster. So looks like the Note 12 with the G96 would be faster, but let's see at the end. So the 020 is faster there. Also in that game we have smooth graphics with ultra frame rate on both phones, no 60 fps on the 020. Now let's opening up the Twitter. That one is faster on the 020. Now let's open Zedge. That one it is pretty similar, faster on the 020. Let's see the scrolling phase. I would say tiny bit smoother on the 020. So last one launching the cameras on both phones, default camera application. Let's see which one is faster. And the Note 12 is faster there. Very interesting result that I see in this video. So now let's look at the front facing camera. So on the 020 we have a 60 megapixel optical image separation selfie camera, while on the Note 12 we have a 13 megapixel I believe. So the front camera better on the 020. Okay guys, now let's see internet browsing speed. I am using default Google Chrome on both phones, so wikipedia.org, and that one it is pretty similar. Let's see the scrolling, and that is smoother on the 020 as compared to the Note 12. So now let's open this. Similar performance, scrolling it is again tiny bit smoother on the 020, but you can see on the 020 I feel little jitters. Next on the list is the apple.com, and that one is faster on the 020, faster on the Note 12. So now let's see the scrolling. That is smoother, yes, on the 020. I can feel the difference. Again little jitters on the Note 12. So now check out RAM management. Both phones has a jitters in their UI as you can see. So let's see which perform good in the RAM management. So phone dialer, settings, Amazon shopping. Let's see Candy Crush Saga, Instagram. Let's see pin out, Snapchat, Spotify, Subway Surfer, Temper and 2. Let's see PUBG Mobile, opening up the Twitter, Zedge, and last we're back to the internet browser where we left, and you can see. And guys, what I have to say regarding the apps opening speed, as you can see that, and the Infinix 020 is a tiny bit faster phone than the Infinix Note 12 in games only, but I would say in system-based application the performance it is very similar in games as well, but some games it is tiny bit faster on the 020s. So in terms of the performance wise, not a big difference. So in terms of the RAM wise, in that area both phones is performing excellent in the RAM management, not a single refresh on both phones. And we have 5000 mAh battery size on the Note 12 with the 33 watt fast charging, while on the 020 we have 4500 mAh battery size with the 45 watt fast charging. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like this video. So leave your thoughts in the comment section below and subscribe to my channel for daily tech videos, and follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.